Whenever you're ready. Try that again.
Like a surgeon. Hi, welcome to Vdad. Today we are gonna be carving another pumpkin. Guys, now does it look like I'm a pumpkin?
Action. Perfect.
Hi, welcome to Vdad. Today we are going to be carving this huge pumpkin.
That's right, I carved the last pumpkin, and now V wants to take a shot at carving one all by herself, or at least as close to all by herself as we can manage. So let's get started. So what's the first step to carving a pumpkin?
Cut here to get all the goo out.
I'm gonna get the goo out. Okay, so you have said that you want
All
to
the
use.
guts.
You said you want to use. You said you want to use
A sharp knife.
a sharp knife. A sharp knife to do this.
Kids, do not do this at home unless you're a teenager.
How do you like this one? All right.
It looks like a butcher's. Oh. Just make sure I
So
got iron gloves.
This is not a giant knife. It's just a small knife. All knives could be dangerous. I've cut myself on the smallest knife I own, which is a little scalpel that I use for some art projects. In 2 years in a row, I used the scalpel to cut out some fondant for V's birthday cake, and 2 years in a row, I managed to cut my thumb with the scalpel blade. Kind of dumb.
La Brutale.
So, you want to cut the top off this pumpkin? Do you remember how you do it?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, not like that. Here, let me give you some hints. So what you want to do is go ahead and use the tip of the knife and push it in. Okay.
Do this.
Ooh, you have to push pretty hard. Sometimes you have to wiggle it back and forth a little bit. Okay. Here, go ahead and wiggle it back and forth and pull it straight up. Is it too stuck? Can't quite get it?
Can't quite. I really don't want to cut myself. You do it.
Here, let's do this. Let's cut it a little bit further. We'll do some great big, long, wide cuts and get this done fast, okay? You're gonna put your hand on mine and we'll push it in together.
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you mean? You gotta do it yourself? All right, so here. This hand here is in a danger spot. Since you're wiggling and it's not all the way in there, you go. You always want to make sure you're in control. You don't want to push so hard that you might slip and lose control of the blade. That's how getting cut happens, okay? Look at there. Stop!
It's really hollow.
Oh! There's the inside. We gotta scoop that stuff out.
I picked out a seed.
I'll let you discover on your own.
Yeah. Okay. Here.
Here's our preferred Vdad pumpkin hollowing trick, is using the ice cream scoop. Why do we even hollow out the pumpkins anyway? We could probably just carve it and leave all that stuff in there.
No.
Throw our light in. It would be just fine, actually. I don't know. It's traditional to hollow it out, I guess, because maybe people eat that, or the seeds. Some people like the seeds. I am indifferent to the pumpkin seeds at best. Do you know what that means? It means that they're just okay. I don't hate them, but I would never go out of my way to eat them, even though they are supposed to be good for you. Potassium, maybe.
Here, maybe right here. Yeah, get out. Get out of here. Like a surgeon.
There you go. There's some seeds.
Like a surgeon. Okay, that was probably too quiet for the camera.
It was probably a little loud.
Like a surgeon.
Probably a little copyrighted. But would be an extremely grave violation.
It's a copyright of a copyright.
That's right. That's right. This is your parody, right? It's parody. Coming under parody, satire, political commentary. I think artistic, fair use, derivative work. What do you think? Sound good? Here's how I like to do it. Okay. Getting what I'm doing here? We're going to scrape out the inside. I like to turn it a little sideways because it's a more natural way to hold my tool. And what we're going to do is we're going to spin it all the way around, scraping on the inside there. Hello?
You've got. I don't know any people that eat pumpkin.
I personally am not into anything made from pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin pie. I don't like pumpkin spice lattes. Like I said, pumpkin seeds are okay, but I just wouldn't go out of my way to get them. Usually when I make them, I don't end up eating very many of them. Some people just think they're the greatest thing. I don't know.
Okay.
All right, here's a knife again. So what do you, showing this nice and clean. Got the top nice and clean now, and it's time to carve our design. Sometimes pumpkins are a face, sometimes they are an abstract series of shapes, triangles, circles, squares, I don't know. What do you want to do? You say you want to carve a murderer? I just had an idea. I'm afraid to tell you. What's your idea? What do you want to do?
I want to carve a picture of a murderer on there.
How? Okay. Well, aren't all jack-o'-lanterns supposed to be kind of scary faces?
Murderers are scary.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But anyway, I'm just saying that. Well, never mind. Okay. How are you going to go about that?
Wait, maybe we should make a T-Rex face.
Okay. Well, how would you go about that?
Well,
Do you want to draw on there first and then cut it out, or do you just want to go to town with your knife?
let's just go to town with mine.
All right. Be very careful. Okay. Do you want to use your saw?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Careful, don't cut yourself.
Uh-oh. Okay, you have to put it straight in, and saw has to move straight in and out, okay?
I'm doing pretty good.
Maybe what we should do is just let this be a little surprise. So we will keep this hidden. Just working here on the back, sawing away at the pumpkin, making a design, and we'll show you what it's like when it's done. Okay. Great.
Why'd you let me use a Sharpie?
I want you to use a knife. Why wouldn't I let you use a Sharpie? Here, let me help you though. So you start out, you're a great start there. You got the knife lined up with the line you want to cut. So we're going to wiggle it in. Then turn it so we still have the knife facing the direction of your line, okay?
Head and knees.
You want me to follow your lines exactly?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've already messed up. See, the problem is your mouth. When you're carving a jack-o'-lantern mouth, you have your negative space and your positive space. There's the parts that you cut out and the parts that you leave. And if you just draw some jagged lines, it's not clear which is which. And sometimes they can screw it up pretty badly that way. Like, I don't even know what I have here. Do you want me to try and get that chunk out for you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, yes. Stop. Are you happy with that mouth?
I think it looks great.
All right, are you ready to reveal?
Guys, are you ready? Ta-da! We still haven't put the light in. We haven't the light. See where it goes.
You keep turning it till it fits. Keep turning it. There you go.
Oh, but look at that!
All right, so there's our second jack-o'-lantern. And this is there's my watermelon jack-o'-lantern that I did earlier today. I wanted to make a video, but Bee wanted to eat watermelon and watch some YouTube, and so I just went ahead and did it. Maybe we'll do another video where I show you how I did the watermelon jack-o'-lantern. You can get watermelons all year long, so you can have jack-o'-lanterns any time of the year. This one's also cool because the whole head comes apart.
He actually just looks like an Enderman with sharp teeth. He actually looks really friendly.
The friendliest murderer.
No, dude.
All right. Thanks for watching Vdad as another project. Share this video. Give us a like if you like this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Perfect.